Restaurant Daily brings you the top headlines of the day, but did you know you can dig deeper into the industry news by listening to The Week in Restaurants, or as we call it, TWIR. Available wherever you get your podcasts on Fridays, TWIR features restaurant business editor-in-chief Jonathan Mays, senior editor and tech editor Joe Guskowski, and executive editor Lisa Jennings, the TWIRmites, who gather each week to chew on the top stories impacting the restaurant industry and offer their insights and analysis. Follow wherever you get your podcasts.
Pizza Hut will have a new owner. Dave & Buster's latest quarter missed the mark, and Chick-fil-A has been dethroned as the longtime leader in customer satisfaction. Welcome to Restaurant Daily, your daily dose of the most important news in the industry from the editors of Restaurant Business and Nation's Restaurant News. I'm RB Executive Editor Lisa Jennings.
And I'm NRN Managing Editor Leanne Zinsmeister. Pizza Hut has been sold. The announcement comes about 6 months after parent company Yum Brands put the chain up for strategic review. Pizza Hut will be sold to both Long Range Capital and Yum China in two separate deals for $2.7 billion. Private equity firm Long Range was founded in 2019 and has about $1.7 billion in capital under management. Yum spun off its China division in 2016. The deals are expected to close in Q3. Notably, Yum will continue to provide its in-house tech stack to Pizza Hut outside of China. In a statement, Yum CEO Chris Turner said under Long Range and Yum China, Pizza Hut will be well-positioned for future growth. The move should also allow Yum Brands to sharpen its focus on KFC International and Taco Bell, which generate a majority of the company's operating profits.
It was not all fun and games for Dave & Buster's last quarter. Same-store sales declined 5.4%, much worse than the company was expecting. Executives blamed a tough economy, gas prices, and a weakening consumer sentiment. They also said marketing of unlimited gaming passes for $1 a day missed the mark. But the company has high hopes for its World Cup programming and a slate of new games and believes it can turn same-store sales positive over the next 8 months.
Chick-fil-A has been dethroned. Jersey Mike's is this year's top-rated quick-service brand in the American Customer Satisfaction Index Restaurant and Food Delivery Study 2026, stepping past longtime leader Chick-fil-A. It's a notable achievement given Chick-fil-A has held the top spot in the index for 11 years. The chicken chain maintained its high score of 83, but Jersey Mike's, which was ranked for the first time in this year's survey, leaped to the top with a score of 84. Among full-service chains in the customer satisfaction survey, Longhorn Steakhouse tied with Texas Roadhouse for the top score of 82, although both saw their scores decline slightly. Olive Garden's score remained unchanged at 81.
And speaking of Chick-fil-A, the chicken chain is the latest to respond to consumers' increasing demand for protein. The company is testing a protein scramble bowl in 4 markets, as well as a double protein on salads. The tests run through the early fall and were created in response to orders consumers were already creating to meet their daily protein allotments. Chick-fil-A is also testing salads as a meal for the first time, allowing guests to order the Cobb, Spicy Southwest, or Market Salad, along with a side and a drink. Salads are currently the only entree Chick-fil-A offers that has not been available previously as a meal.
Taco Bell is bringing fajita flavors to its signature street chalupas and nacho fries for a limited time beginning June 18th. The chalupa can be ordered with marinated steak or slow-roasted chicken and includes seasoned peppers and onions, while the nacho fries are topped with chicken and the same fajita ingredients. Taco Bell has been testing portable fajita offerings for years in response to fajita drama memes proliferating on social media. The chain has experimented with fajita flavors before, including a steak fajita sandwich from the 1980s and fajita burritos in the early 2000s.
Marco's Pizza is extending its Toledo, Ohio headquarters all the way to Orlando. The pizza chain today announced the development of a new operations center of excellence to elevate franchisee training and strengthen operational execution. The Orlando facility includes a fully equipped training kitchen and will be used to host discovery days for prospective franchisees. It will also serve as the home of Marco's University to provide trainings for GMs and franchisees. The expansion comes as Marco's targets more than 80 new store openings this year.
Lucas Bravo has been named Chief Financial Officer of Blaze Pizza. He joins the fast casual build-your-own pizza chain with nearly 28 years of experience in the restaurant and consumer sectors. For nearly 8 years, he served as Senior Vice President of Auntie Anne's parent company, Go-To Foods. Earlier in his career, he was Director of Finance at Burger King. He joins the brand 6 months after John Owen was named CEO.
Red Robin is selling 86 more restaurants to franchisees. 2 operator groups will buy the restaurants for a total of $72.5 million. It follows another deal for 30 locations announced last month. Red Robin will use the proceeds to pay down debt. Once the transactions close, about 43% of its locations will be franchised.
BJ's Restaurants hired a Darden marketer as its first brand president. Monica Saxena comes to the chain after 8 years as EVP of brand marketing at Longhorn Steakhouse. She spent 16 years in total at Darden and joins BJ's in the midst of a resurgence for the brand.
Toast wants to help open a new restaurant in Boston. The POS provider unveiled Toast Lab, an incubator program that will offer funding, guidance, and technology for an operator to start a new location from scratch. The company said the project is designed to help improve its technology by working hand in hand with the restaurant. Applications are open through July 14th.
California won big at the James Beard Awards on Monday night. The Golden State brought home national awards for Outstanding Chef, which was Michael Tusk of Quince and Katanga. Kevin Diedrich of Pacific Cocktail Haven in San Francisco was named Outstanding Profession in Cocktail Service. Cato in Los Angeles won for Outstanding Wine and Other Beverages. Providence in LA won for Outstanding Hospitality. And LA chef and restaurateur Nancy Silverton was honored with a Lifetime Achievement Award. To see all the winners, go to restaurantbusinessonline.com.
Blue Bottle Coffee has launched a line of cold espresso that doesn't require a high-pressure machine to make it. The new Kyoto-style espresso is made by slowly dripping cold water through a tall column packed with coffee, extracting the brew so that it has the same strength and concentration as espresso, but without the extra bitterness that comes from espresso that is heated and then cooled. It's a different process from cold brew, for which coffee is soaked in cold water for 12 hours or more. Blue Bottle's new process takes around 90 minutes per batch, and each batch is stored in bottles, allowing for faster service. Around 50% of the drinks sold by Blue Bottle are cold, and that's less than some of its competitors. Starbucks, for example, reports that around 75% of its drinks are cold.
And that should do it for today's episode of Restaurant Daily. Check us out every weekday wherever you get your podcasts. I'm Leanne Zinsmeister.
And I'm Lisa Jennings. To quote James Beard Award winner Evan Hennessy of the restaurant Stage in Dover, New Hampshire, if your dreams don't scare you, they're not big enough.
Thank you for listening to today's episode of Restaurant Daily. Rate us on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, and subscribe. Restaurant Daily brings you the top headlines of the day, but did you know you can dig deeper into the industry news by listening to The Week in Restaurants, or as we call it, TWER. Available wherever you get your podcasts on Fridays, TWER features restaurant business editor-in-chief Jonathan Mays, senior editor and tech editor Joe Gaskowski, and executive editor Lisa Jennings, the TWERmites, who gather each week to chew on the top stories impacting the restaurant industry and offer their insights and analysis. Follow wherever you get your podcasts.